Hello and welcome to day 4. When you come in, can you please let me know? Because I don't know. Welcome to day 4. I don't know. Oh, brilliant. There's 2 people online. I can see. Awesome. Lovely stuff. Because it was giving me the same problem as before. So I'm happy that we have 2 people. When you come in, say hello. How are you feeling? Did you have a look on yesterday's video? Did you enjoy that? Welcome, welcome, welcome to day 4. I have another nourishing and amazing session with my beautiful soul sister, Kristin Morgan. And we're just going to share some beautiful insights and beautiful codes with you. But before I bring her on, I just wanted to remind you, if you can just please engage, because I have an awesome prize giveaway that I'm giving away tomorrow, just at the last session. And that prize is an intensive self-care script with myself. Is valued at $333. What it is a beautiful one-on-one meditation. It's a healing meditation. As I have a card reading, and I'm just going to identify what is holding you back and how we can move forward just to have that further breakthrough for you and in your life. So if you want that, or just want to connect with my energy, please keep the engagement up so that I know that you truly want to connect and have the session with me. And then also, not forgetting, before I bring her on, is that the Sacred Self Academy, the breakthrough package, that is also available. The link, I will have to just upload it. And as well as the, just 1 second, the Sacred Self-Love Sanctuary. I'm just going to pin it right now. You're actually getting 20% off of that. And so don't forget that if you're interested, it starts the 1st of July, but that 20% discount, you can get it when you book before the 15th of June. So I know it's some time, but it will really support you in that self-love journey. So if you want to come into my energy and learn from me, just to get a taste of what it's like, then this will really support you. So yeah, so now I think it's time to bring on Kristin Morgan. She is an international yoga instructor, and I am so happy to have her. Her mission is to inspire others to realign and reconnect and manifest their own dreams. So if you can come on, beautiful sister. She is actually a bit of a cousin.
A cousin of a cousin. Hi, Lincoln. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a real honor to be here and to share in your soul circle. Thank you.
No, thank you. Oh, you know what? I was actually thinking today, like, you know, growing up, always like, well, not growing up, even up to recently, you know, I hear these things of, you know, why is Leslie a bit different? No, there's something odd about her. But it wasn't that I was odd. It was just that my soul tribe wasn't around me, that people that can really connect on that soul level. And I guess, you know, this is what I'm actually finding right now, is that I'm connecting with the right people, and I'm so happy. It's actually so amazing, so amazing. So thank you. I mean, yeah. you have always been in my circle. So but it's nice to see how we both come full circle.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Finding your soul tribe definitely takes time. And I think we're always finding more people along the way. Awesome.
Especially now. So tell the audience a little about yourself, and how did you get to the space where you are now doing what you're doing?
Good question. It's been a long journey for me. I started in quite the opposite to where I am now. I started in studying finance and accounting. I studied my internship. I did my internship, or we call them articles, at KPMG, where I did auditing articles. And I eventually wrote the 2 board exams and fully qualified as a chartered accountant, when I realized, well, through the process, I realized actually this is not quite what I want to do or where I want to be. It doesn't feel right with me. And the longer I went, the more years I worked and I studied, it just became harder and harder. And at the end of those 3 years, I realized I actually can't spend another day not doing what makes me happy. And I just reached that breaking point, and it was probably one of the most difficult, most painful times in my life, you know, making that transition, like deciding to leave it all behind. It was really tough. And obviously nobody really fully understood why, you know, that I studied so hard, perfect job. Why do you want to leave? And eventually, I mean, I didn't even know what I was going to do. I didn't know that I was going to become a yoga teacher, a yoga instructor. All I knew was that I wanted to make myself happy and build a happy life. And that's when I decided, you know, the very next day after I left my job, I started doing the things that made me happy. And that was yoga and meditation. Also not to become a teacher, but just to do it for, you know, doing it. And then I vowed to do it every day, and I did it every day since then. And it just took me further and further. Also, I knew then I wanted to travel, and that's when I traveled. And on my traveling path, that just opened me up so much. In Cape Town, we live with so much fear, and I don't think we even realized, like, I didn't even realize living here how much fear I had until I left. And after a few months after being in Vietnam, that's when I realized, and I had let go of so much fear I didn't even know I was living with. It was insane. And then I studied yoga, and that was just a dream come true. And I haven't looked back.
There's so much truth. I've also traveled a long time. For those who don't know, I've traveled over 10 years of my life, 10 years plus. And when I left, or when I go on that spells and leave South Africa, it really, we put ourselves in a different type of bubble, and we cultivate more trust with our surroundings. And to come back, you actually do need to snap out of it a little bit and become more present to and just aware of the surroundings and a more heightened level. It's a bit sad, but at least you got to experience, you know, that freedom to actually just be, and then to, like, really find your passion. And I've seen that you also did some retreats. You hosted some retreats as well.
Yes, it really come true. So I hosted it was a yoga detox retreat where we did it in like a beach. In Vietnam, there's a city called Hoi An, which is on the coast. It's a lovely, quaint, ancient beach town. And it was just the perfect setting for a retreat. And we did a few of them. And I'm hoping to go back there sometime soon to do some more, and you should join.
Yes, and I've been there, and so I love it too. Wow. So yes, please. So I actually didn't know that yoga was actually part of your lifestyle before you left. What are the benefits that you can say it has really shaped your mental wellness? What did it bring into your life that you can say has been such a positive impact? Clearly.
Yeah, obviously there's all those general benefits that everybody knows about: physically, joint mobility, flexibility, balance, strength, heart health, all of those, you know, as well as the mental benefits of calming calming benefits, stress and anxiety reduction. But yes, to come to me personally, I think the most important benefit for me has been, if I could say it in one word, it would probably be body awareness. That is being aware of myself, my body, and my breath. And that is something that I can take from yoga and take it into my daily life. Body awareness is being aware of your body and your breath in each moment, in each breath. And I think that's such a powerful tool to have, to be able to use your breath to ground you into the present moment. It's so powerful. And so it's definitely one of the biggest benefits for me.
Yeah.
And I think that is also one of the main aims of yoga itself, is to bring that body awareness. Yoga is Sanskrit for huge, which means to yoke or to join or to unite the body and the mind. So in that way, it is all about body awareness and liberating yourself through being aware.
I love that. You're teaching me right now. Right here. There was one thing that came, and I don't know if if it is a phrase or not, but it's like, don't let your body use you, or you use your body. Something in the sense of that you should actually just have control of that body and the breath. Don't let it be the other way around. So I think this is an amazing practice to get into that. So if you're feeling in any way, you will know how to really maneuver yourself and just control yourself. And then
absolutely, and
controlling your emotions, even if we're going to go into that sense, because it's your breath, it's your body, and then you'll be able to really handle that. That's really important. I have not really dove into yoga in itself. I have done yoga. I've done different types. I've done the vinyasa and here and there, but I haven't really anchored it in as a daily practice as yet. But I do move every day. So even if it's even if it's just putting on a song,
lovely.
I feel that movement in itself is very helpful and very beneficial for, that mind, body, spirit connection. Just to keep that body moving is really important.
Absolutely.
And, yeah. So, so since you've come back now, how has it been, and what are you doing with this beautiful qualification now? I mean, you're an international yoga teacher. I mean, that's amazing.
So on my way back from Asia side, I stopped in Egypt first I taught a yoga and meditation course there for 4-5 weeks, and then I came back to Cape Town. And as soon as I came back to Cape Town, I started my brand Yoga for All. And I basically teach regular adult classes as well as kids yoga and pregnancy yoga, which I absolutely love as well. And it's been now 2 years. I came back in 2019, so it's been 2 years with Yoga for All. And I've obviously been super excited to bring it back to my hometown and share my love of yoga. Yeah.
Yes, I absolutely love that. I didn't realize that, well, I just wasn't in that space. I mean, you're bringing the yoga for moms to be, as well as mom with kiddies. Can you tell me more about that? I mean, it's the first time I actually see it. I guess it wasn't in my awareness, but I actually you're the first person that is actually introducing this to me. And I've seen you posting these awesome pictures with the little babies and the mummies, and they're doing yoga in the forest on the beach.
Yeah, pregnancy yoga, it's becoming really popular now, and it's obviously super beneficial for the body. throughout the pregnancy, just to help with all those pregnancy discomforts that you have, the lower back pain, the leg pain. So yoga really helps to ease all of the pain, as well as prepare you mentally for the birth, for the labor, to get in touch with your breath and your body. And it's been really amazing working with these mothers and mothers to be, and the benefit that they've received from it is amazing, and that's what keeps me going.
That's amazing. If there's any questions, you can just pop them in the comments, those that are watching, and thank you for joining. And I just wanted to ask you, because this is one thing that I imagine when I saw the picture with the little infants or the children. I just can't imagine. I just imagine the children maybe walking away while the mom is doing yoga.
That's exactly it. It obviously depends on the age of the baby. I mean, if they can't move yet, then they'll be there. But if they can, they will wander. So it's a bit of, it's ebb and flow. It's you can't have a fixed structure, especially, I mean, I say with my kids' classes as well, I always have a lesson planned, and then you cannot stick to the lesson. Even teachers will know you can't stick to the lesson. You have to move. You have to be flexible. You have to move with the kids, So it's all about that.
It's so amazing.
And that's the fun part as well.
I can imagine. That must bring you so much joy. Oh, the life. that just sounds so amazing. Sounds so nourishing. So with you as being a new mom, how are you getting in? How important is rest? Because when I reached out to you initially as well, you also were on a social media break, and I just wanted to ask you, like, how are you incorporating your rest now, and why did you take a social media break? Because it also just speaks into this mental wellness that we're speaking about.
Yes, very good question. You've got me thinking about rest. I think as a new mom, it's definitely a long journey to find ways of resting, new ways of resting in your new life. I think at a basic level, it's all your old self-care practices, but only at a fraction of the time. Where you can only do 2 minutes, 5 minutes of meditation, and that's enough. So I think the important thing for me is many new moms aren't able to get in that physical rest as much as they used to. So I think the mental rest is important, becomes more important. So when you are, and what I mean by that is, being easy with yourself, being kind and loving in your thoughts, gentle in your thoughts, not over-analyzing, not overthinking, not judging yourself, not comparing yourself, just trying to be at ease with yourself throughout the day. And social media, that break that I took, I didn't even intentionally do it. It just happened. I just stayed away from Facebook, Instagram for those 2 days. And I think obviously my body and my mind obviously felt like that I needed that break. So it's also listening to your body, creating that space in your mind so that you can listen to your body.
That's so important. And it's so important that for the people that are not moms as not yet, like myself, that you actually have those practices already before in place, because I can't imagine if you didn't have those practices and you weren't in that awareness of yourself, then you can just go down this downward spiral. So
yes.
I
think self-care practices and tools are so important to have. And these tools are different for everybody. For me, it may be yoga and meditation. For you, it may be dancing. As long as you know what are the things that help you, reconnect to your center, what are those things that help you reconnect to your higher self, and to use them when you need them.
I agree. Someone is yes, because someone said to me recently, oh, I need to get still, I need to get still to connect to my higher self. And that doesn't need to be that. It can be, like Kristin said, dancing, it can be running. But so I think it's just having that intention when you're doing those things, when you go running or when you go dancing, what is that intention that you actually want for yourself? Is it just to commune with yourself? Is it to have the deeper connection? Is it to get clarity? So when you even do those things in whatever activity it is, just put that intention before and you'll get that message. So I've got a question, or Robin. Kristin, it is so crazy. I did a little yoga when I was pregnant, not even during my whole pregnancy, but a few people have recommended it to me. My son is sitting 3 now, and I haven't tried yoga ever since I gave birth. He's extremely busy. Do you think I can start any yoga with him at this age? So her son is 3. I really need this, but I'm not sure how to involve my son. If you perhaps have some tips for me, I'd appreciate it so much. And that's from Robin.
Yes, of course, you can involve him. You can watch a video and do it with him. See how he takes to it. There are kids yoga videos online. You could do one of those with him. Or you could even just do it by yourself, and then he'll see you and he'll want to join you. And you don't even have to force him then. You just do it and he'll join you. Maybe if not that day, maybe the next day.
Love that, because I have a nephew, which is 1 and 1 year, almost 5 months now, in 2 weeks, in 1 week. And I'm going to be doing that. Thank you for that, Kristin. Oh my goodness. Because they just imitate you anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. I find that whenever I do yoga, Tiger's on top of me. You just want to be part of it.
Yeah. I totally love that.
What I wanted to touch on also, when I spoke about the body awareness, maybe a better term for you, because I've heard you talking about alignment. You use the term alignment, and body awareness is the same as alignment and embodiment. It's, it's breathing in that awareness, that alignment, that embodiment into the body.
I definitely want to do or start this yoga practice, as it was actually on my vision board for this year. I haven't really got into it. I have here and there, but I have my own my whole morning ritual and routine. So there is movement in there, but I think I just should start a little bit of yoga.
Yeah, just give it a try.
I think it's going to be life-changing, because what I've learned as well, I was going to gym for a very long time, and I was pushing myself really hard, too hard, so hard that I felt like I was hurting myself and I was beating myself up. And as soon as I started to slow down and started walking, when I started to take it slow, was when I actually lost weight, which is like wasn't what I was expecting, but it took me a long time to even come into that awareness, As soon as I started, I guess, listening to myself, listening to my body, and loving myself and not beating myself up.
Exactly.
It all just came right down.
Yeah, that's why I really believe it's not about what you do, what you eat. It's all about the state of mind you're in when you eat, when you do it. If you can bring that ease, that state of mind of ease and peace, then it doesn't really matter what you do, what you eat, because you'll be at rest. The body will be at rest. The mind will be at rest.
Yes, this is so true, and it just makes everything just so much easier. And I also just wanted to point out, so just that rest is so just really important and I know you mentioned on it, but it does really give us that clarity, it gives us that that way to show up more productive. You know, it's when you say rest, yes, rest. So when you rest, as in I mean in sleep, so we just like utilizing our body in ways that we probably don't even know. Like even our metabolism starts to speed up. I mean, if you don't get enough rest, we put on weight, and rest is so important. And even that social media rest, because so a social media rest is, if we don't get it and we're not aware of ourselves and not catching ourselves on even the thoughts of what am I looking at on social media, if you're not aware of what kind of thoughts that you're having in the back of your mind, because sometimes, you know, we don't even realize that we're judging ourselves. It's important that we so just break away from that, and so just be aware of what we're watching and subscribing to. And it's not just off the subject little. I actually had to go in and unfollow a lot of influencers on my Instagram, because it just was not resonating with me anymore, you know. So I think that is very important when it comes to what we're consuming as well. So yeah, I don't know why I felt to say that, but okay.
Absolutely. Social media is such a big part of our life these days, and we really have to make sure that we're using it with intention.
That exactly. Exactly. Always the right intention.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just wonder, can you just touch on what type of yoga that you all do firstly? Is it only a couple? I'm not too sure. If you
So
can
the yoga styles that I'm teaching at the moment is Hatha and Vinyasa style yoga. And those are the two that I've studied. And then obviously besides the kids and the pregnancy yoga. And then I also do some yin yoga classes, which is more restorative. That's now and then as well. And then meditation, of course.
Amazing. I can't wait to join.
You should, you really should.
I've heard that yin yoga is really powerful, and it's just has brought people to cry. And so this is something that I really want to try. I really want to experiment and see what that can bring up in me or bring out in me. So
Yes, for sure. Yin yoga is very slow, super slow, and you hold in really relaxing poses for a longer period of time. So you can hold a pose for up to 10 minutes. And it is really interesting to see what comes up in the body as you hold that pose. It's really interesting.
oh wow. I think I'm scared now.
No. It's really relaxing poses. So you're not, yeah, you'll be fine.
I just wanted to ask you, so you know, what can you recommend? I know you know we use yoga to bring that awareness into ourselves, but is there anything that you can recommend for anyone that is maybe in a stressful situation and they need to bring their body back? Is there anything in the sense of yoga, a movement that we can do to relieve anxiety or stress? I'm not sure. I'm just asking if there is anything like that.
I would refer to the breath. So just taking 5 deep breaths, that will definitely help you calm your nervous system and put your body into a rest and repair mode instead of fighting and flighting.
Okay.
Yeah, so just 5 deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose is what I would say.
Awesome. I did a little masterclass on that yesterday, and I took everyone through that breath. So I hope they find the importance of it and how easy it is actually to do.
Yes.
And just coming to yourself. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, yeah, like I mentioned before, the breath is the most important tool. I watched half of your class last night while I watched the replay, but then I don't know what happened to my Facebook video just cut off. But the breath is the most important tool that you have. The breath is the only thing that we have, the only constant we have in our life. And if we can learn to use that to calm our bodies and minds, it's powerful. And to use it to anchor us to the present moment. Once we can tap into that, it's amazing.
It will take you places that you've been. I'm talking from experience. You mentioned that you want to offer the viewers something. Do you want to speak a little more into that?
Yeah, sure. So I'm offering 10% discount on all of my offerings. So that is Yoga for All is based in Plumstead. The studio is in Plumstead, but I also do offer online. So you can get 10% off any studio or online classes. The classes are Mondays and Wednesday evenings, Saturday mornings, and then I also have Tuesday and Friday morning short classes, a morning stretch. That's part of the schedule. And if you want to check the schedule, you can look on the Facebook or Instagram page, which is Yoga for All Africa. And my YouTube channel is Yoga for All with Kristin. If you want access to some free videos.
Amazing. Amazing. If there is any more questions, please feel free to pop it in the comments. And I just want to check, are you still okay to do a little meditation? Just to close.
Yes, we can do that.
You can do meditation. Amazing. So if you're in the comments, so just type ready that you are ready to do a beautiful meditation. Just to close us off, this was nourishing. I feel now that I need to anchor in yoga for myself.
Yes, you should.
Goodness. I mean, I'm basically halfway there anyway. So it's just one of that things that I really love doing. So yeah. So yay, ready. And then so before we start the meditation as well, I just want everyone just to anchor in an intention. If you haven't done that in the beginning of the session, then you doing it just before meditation is also really beneficial for you. So go ahead and do that. You can also write it in the comments if you feel called to. So yes. Do you want some music, or are you okay to do it with no music?
Okay, no music's fine. Or do you want to play some music? Do you have a playlist there?
I've always have a playlist.
You're most welcome to. I think you felt cool too, so go ahead.
That is so funny. Yes, so my music has changed. So there's like just meditations on my phone actually. So it's literally just meditation music on my phone. Yeah, I'll just play one of my favorite ones.
Okay, lovely. So what we'll be doing with this meditation is we will be doing a bit of movement in the beginning, and then we'll end with a still meditation. So let's begin by sitting comfortably wherever you are, and lengthen your spine here, round your shoulders back and down, and gently close your eyes. And slowly begin to take deep and gentle inhales and exhales through the nose. Allowing the breath to slowly begin to calm the body and the mind. Feel your body and your mind slowly begin to relax deeper and deeper with each exhale. Take the time to check into the body, scanning your body for any parts of particular tension, heaviness, resistance. And send love through to these body parts with the inhale of the breath. Inhaling love and exhaling tension, resistance, heaviness, stagnant energy. Letting go with the exhale. Slowly bring both hands together in front of your heart, pressing the thumbs towards your heart center. And taking this moment to integrate your intention into your body and mind through the breath. Inhaling your intention, allowing it to fill every cell of your body. And exhale any resistance towards this intention. Slowly bring your awareness back into your body and slowly release your hands. Gently open your eyes as we move into the moving meditation. If you like, you can keep your eyes closed. Extend your hands outward with your palms facing in front of you, and slowly inhale and circle your arms upwards. Exhale, bring your hands together into a prayer pose and slowly lower your hands all the way down in front of your body. Inhale, raise the arms up again. Deep inhale, up, circling up. And exhaling down. Inhale, drawing on all the love and energy in the universe. And exhale down, drawing it in to the body, into the mind. Lovely. Inhale up, moving with your breath. And exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly bring your hands onto your knees now. Rest your hands on your knees. And we're going to come into a cat-cow motion. So we're going to inhale and drop the head back, looking up while sticking out our tailbone at the back, round the shoulders back here. And then exhale and round your spine. Draw the tailbone down and relax your head and your neck fully. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly come up to center. We're going to do spinal rolls now. So we're going to move the spine over to the right and then forward and left and back, and then draw them together in a circle. Just bring some mobility, some fluidity to the spine, hips, and the whole body. Attention still placed on the breath, moving with the inhales and exhales. And then let's rotate the other way. And slowly come back to center. Wonderful. The last part of the meditation, just bring the left hand to the heart, right hand to the stomach, and gently close your eyes here. And slowly shift your awareness onto your breath, following the movement of the breath in and out of the body. If you find your mind wandering, that's okay and normal. Just draw it back onto the breath, observing the breath, allowing the breath to be your anchor, the bridge between body and mind, shifting you out of the body, out of the mind, out of the wandering mind and thought into the body. Reconnecting to that center. Take a moment to tune into your intention, feeling it fold, feeling your intention in every cell of your body completely relaxed and open to receiving. Take a moment to thank your body. Send your body gratitude and love, filling your whole body with love and gratitude. And slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Release your hands and begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Interlock your fingers and stretch your arms above your head. Stretching your body. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Slowly release your fingers, bringing your hands to your knees and gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing with me.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you all and your time, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. That was truly, truly divine. I feel so blessed just to experience that with you right now. It was really nourishing. So good for
Amazing.
myself.
We can all sleep well.
Oh, yes.
Good rest.
Feeling so calm. I'm feeling so at peace. So thank you.
Amazing.
So for those that wants to connect with Kristin as well, I will leave her details up in the comment section. Please reach out to her. You know, I love to just share the love and in the community. So please do. And I will definitely see you again soon.
Yes.
And yeah, if you have any questions, you can just leave it in the comment section. I will definitely answer that. And thank you again for everyone for joining us. And if you are on the replay, let me know that you're on the replay and let me know what was your biggest takeaways from today. So I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow for the last day with Dylan Graham. We're going to talk about heart-centered community. Get ready for that conversation because I think that is going to be a potent one and actually a very important one. So come and share in his light. He is a true earth angel, actually, that is walking in our streets, doing amazing work. So please come and join us. And as we speak about some important issues surrounding mental wellness as well as his story. So come and join us tomorrow. And I'm also going to give away that amazing prize. Again, I just want to remind everyone about my Sacred Self-Love Academy. I pinned it in the comments as well. It'll be up in the description. So I love you all and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.